Well, greetings BCOT247 students. This is Mr.D and I will be your instructor for the fall 2023 term of Business Communications here at Cerritos College. And I just wanted to welcome you to the class and introduce myself to you and give you a little overview of what our class is going to be all about and the importance of business communications in the business environment. So I'm going to start by first, however, showing you how to log into Canvas if you don't know how to do that, as well as introducing myself. There I am. So again, I'll be your instructor. I've been teaching at Cerritos College since 2019 when I was hired full-time there in the BCOT department. And then I unfortunately live out in the Inland Empire and decided I didn't want to live down in that area, or at least move yet. So I ended up back at Norco College full-time there as a professor of business administration, but I'm still teaching a lot of classes here at Cerritos. I love Cerritos. I love all the faculty there and the students there, so I'm just excited to be able to share this class with you. And it's one of my favorite classes, one of my most taught classes, and but I'm going to be making a few changes to it, so I want to just kind of describe what the class is about and go over some of the important aspects of it. But the first thing, of course, is getting into our class, so I want to show you how to do that. Here I am on the Cerritos College homepage, and if you just come up here to the quick links right here and you select quick links, it'll open up a pop-up menu, and then just select Canvas right here. And I'm going to select Canvas. Now it's going to automatically go into Canvas for me because I am already registered, but when you go in, it's going to ask for your username and password. I believe your username is your email address, and your password is either your student number or it is your birth date. I'm not sure, but there's a little help button there that'll tell you which credentials to put in. And once you put it in, you'll log into your dashboard in Canvas. Now this is mine. I only have, I actually have 3 classes all in one shell, and then I have my summer ones that I did, or summer ones there. My 3 shells are here. It's 25668, but it's also 31427 and 34209 or something like that. So all the classes are in one shell, so you'll just select that shell, and that'll bring you into the home page for our class. Now I designed our homepage. You have announcements up here, and then you have your little table right in the middle, and this table is really kind of to get you anywhere and everywhere that you need to in this class. Start here is where you're going to want to go though when you first get into the class, and it's going to step you through instructions for getting started and explaining a few things about the class. But just to explain the rest of this table to you, there is a syllabus button right here, so if you select that, it'll actually open the syllabus right here in Canvas. You can review it, you can read it, you can also download it if you'd like to. Then next to that is the 3 module buttons. So this class is broken into 3 modules. Each module consists of about probably 5 weeks or 4 weeks of work. There's a discussion posts, there's assignments each week that are going to be due, but each module is made up of, as I said, about 4 weeks worth of material. There's not really any rhyme or reason. I think the first module kind of deals with presentations and business communications in general. Module number 2 deals with business writing, and then module number 3 deals with employment communications, so resumes, cover letters, and interview skills, things like that. So that's kind of how the class is broken down. At the very bottom left right here, there is a Cengage link. As you know, there is an ebook attached to this class that is free. You paid a $40, I believe it was, service fee when you registered for the class, and that's to cover the book and any materials. So the book is here. You'll select that. It'll bring you to a link to register for the book, and then once you're registered for free, you can access the book by clicking this Cengage link right here. It'll always bring you back to where you're at in the book, which is really nice. So if you're reading and you stop at chapter 3, when you click in there, the next time it'll bring you right back to chapter 3. Next to that is some course videos. Some of the weekly check-in assignment, weekly announcement videos that I'll be doing are going to be in there, as well as any teaching videos I've done. So anything that has to do with that, if I do a Zoom session, I'll record it. I'll put it in that folder there, and you can click that, and it'll list all of the videos that we've done. Next to that is my office hours. So I am going to have an office hour on Mondays from 11 to 12:15 on Mondays. So if you select that, inside that folder is a link to my office hours right here. So you just select that link right there, and I'll be in there virtually if you want to meet with me or ask me any questions. 11 to 12:15, not to 12, but it's 15 minutes longer this semester. So please take advantage of that. And then right next to that is a help button. If you have any questions, you want to get a hold of me, my email address, my phone number is in there, as well as the help desk number, as well as the help desk email, as well as the Canvas number. So any technical problems or any problems you have about the class you want to connect with me, just click the help button and it'll show you all of that information, how to get a hold of me and how to get a hold of the help desk and Canvas as well. So that's pretty much it on the home page. I want to just make you aware that there will be assignments listed here on the right-hand side, right above my picture, that are due, but I want to encourage you not to just use that list for what's due, but also to utilize these red module buttons depending on the date. So like I said, the first 4 or 5 weeks is module 1. And the reason I say that is because in the modules, there are assignments, there's extra reading material that might help you. And so you're going to be missing that to just go by what assignments are due. So make sure you come into the modules, and then basically the class is broken down, as I mentioned, into 14 weeks, 3 modules. So module 1, you'll be doing an introductory check-in assignment. This is what I'm requiring everybody to do. It's 10 extra credit points. So if you do that, you're gonna already be in the red. You're gonna have 110% for the class. Then if you do the SLO pretest right here, it's 10 points. It's 20 questions, I believe it is, just to find out what you know about business communications right now. So make sure you do that. That's also worth 10 extra credit points. So you're going to be above 100% when you start the class. There's a PowerPoint for each chapter in each one of the week's modules. There's a homework assignment each week. So this particular homework assignment is completing 2 forms or 2 worksheets. One's the communication process worksheet, and then the other one is the media channels. So of course, every bit of communication is broken into what we call mediums. It's either a visual medium, an in-person medium, or a written medium. And then there's channels in which you send them. So for instance, if you use a written medium, you might actually print that out on paper. That would be the print channel. Or you might actually send an email. It's written, but it's in an email. So that would be a digital channel. So you need to fill out those forms. And by the way, all of the answers are in PowerPoint for chapter 1. So if you go to this PowerPoint right here and view that, in the first preliminary section of that, I go over the communication process as well as the media channel form. So you can utilize that to complete the form, and then you just upload it to the assignment here. When it comes to uploading the assignments, there's either going to be a reply button down the bottom, or there's going to be a start assignment button at the top. So when you go to submit an assignment right here, it says start assignment. When you select that, it'll actually give you the ability to either type in a text box, or it's going to give you the ability to attach a file, and then you'll just submit assignments. So when you complete those worksheets, just attach them as files. You can fill them out by hand. You can download them and type into them from your computer. But either way, you're going to want to attach them back and then click submit assignment. And then that's going to bring you back to, that will submit your assignment for me to be able to grade it. So that's pretty much the first thing, is to make sure that you do those 2 assignments. I'm not sure I understand. And then the homework assignment. And then, of course, there's a quiz for chapter 1, so you should be reading chapter 1. That's all for week number 1. And I'll be back every week doing a little video just going over that week's assignments, maybe looking back a little bit at what you did before in the week prior. So the big things, however, is we are going to have a few Zoom sessions. So we'll have some Zoom session around week number 4. And then there is one big assignment that you're going to be doing in module 1, and that is what's called a individual presentation assignment. Now, because this is an online class, it's very difficult to do presentations. So what I do is I have you prepare your PowerPoint presentation, and I have you record it, typically in PowerPoint, and then you'll record your presentation. It's a 5-minute presentation on your 4 most significant life events, or what events of your life shaped you to the person you are. And it's 5 minutes long, and you need to record it in PowerPoint and upload it. And so I'll be doing a Zoom session on this a little bit later, but it is going to be due, you're going to start it in week 1, and it's going to be due in week number 4. So that's when you'll be uploading it to Canvas. And so make sure you read the assignment instructions carefully, because there are going to be dates in there for you to follow as far as what to do in week 1, what to do in week 2, what to do in week 3. So when it says start assignment, it may have that week's due date. There's nothing to upload. It's just to get you started. And then each week as we move down, I'll move the due date, but there's going to be a day in which it's due and you need to upload it to Canvas in order to get credit for the assignment. So I'll be explaining more of that. Like I said, I'll also be doing a Zoom session on this topic so that way you fully grasp and understand what you're going to be doing. But that's going to be in the first module. Second module, you're going to be doing business writing because business communications involves a lot of writing. So you're going to learn how to write a memo, an email, a letter. You're going to do some writing for digital channels like blogs and tweets and things like that. So we'll be doing all that in the second module. And then the last module, we're going to be doing employment communications. So you're going to be looking up some jobs. You're going to be creating a resume and cover letter for one of the jobs that you find. And then we're going to be doing some mock interviews, and we're going to be doing those in Canvas. We're going to be doing them live. So I'm going to give you probably about 9 or 10 different times that you can sign up to either be interviewed or to be an interviewer. And then there's going to be even some students just evaluating the interview process. So I'll be putting that all together. There'll be an explanation in Canvas in a couple of weeks that you can look at, and there'll be the opportunity to sign up in Canvas for which days you want to do it, days or nights. I'll have times during the day, times in the morning, times at night, and you'll have to sign up for that within the first module. I'll make sure you are all aware of that, and then I'll be giving some very clear instructions on what you need to do in order to do that. There'll be a Zoom session on that as well. So just be watching your emails. Very, very important. I do everything through email. I communicate quite a bit, at least 2 emails a week to keep you on track. So make sure you check your emails regularly. If you don't, then you won't know what's going on in the class. So please make sure you do that. If you have any questions or issues or problems throughout the course of the semester, please reach out to me. I'm pretty quick and pretty good about getting back to students and helping them to get their questions answered and all the rest. So make sure you please do that. But welcome to Business Communications, BCOT247. It's going to be an exciting semester. We have 3 classes merged together into one, so it's roughly 80 to 90 students. And so you'll be able to interact with all of them if you want to, and you'll be interviewing, regardless of which class you're in, you'll be interviewing different, whatever group signs up for whatever day, that's who you'll be in with on the interviewing and interviewees. So anyway, that's it, I think, for a good welcome to the class. One thing I didn't do real quick, I will, is go back to the homepage and click the Start Here button. And in the Start Here button, there's a few things I want to go over with you. You're going to have you're watching the welcome video now, but there's a little information about the class. There's a little bio right here if you want to learn a little bit more about me and my background. It describes this as an online class. Here's access to getting the ebook. And then there's going to be some, how to navigate the class if you're using a phone rather than a computer. And then there's going to be the getting started. So read the syllabus, watch the welcome video, do the pretest, do the check-in assignment, register for the textbook, and then there's going to be a schedule down the bottom of each week what you need to know how to do. So that's in the Help Start Here button. So when you go there, it'll step you through all the instructions that you need to do. And I didn't show you that, so let me go back real quick. I didn't realize I was on that screen. So here we go. Yeah, just click the Start Here button. And if you go in there, there's a picture of me. There's a little bio link right here, as I mentioned, if you want to get to know me a little bit. And then it talks all about the class, and then here's what you need to do to get started down here. So just follow the instructions. They're a little bit outdated right now, but they'll be updated by the time you look at it. So that's pretty much it. This is a fun class. I promise you that you're going to enjoy it, and I look forward to interacting and working with all of you as you improve and understand a little better business communications. By the way, this is a fully transferable class to university. You won't have to retake it if you take it now. So good job taking it, and have a great first week. We'll see you all. I'll be sending out another reminder email as to what assignments that you should be doing. And in the email that this welcome video is included has a list